YouTube, Coach Rod here back with a live. How y'all doing? Come on in. Come on in, everybody. As y'all come on in, as y'all do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button for me. Cause this is a very important message that I got to get out. And I've been waiting on the results of everything before I do the video, about it. I was praying that, that she was still alive. But, I waited till it's had been confirmed that, she's no longer with us. So, I just want to talk about it, get my thoughts on it. One of my purpose in calling it and like is to, educate and empower women about domestic violence, and about, their safety and to protect women, How you doing, Latina? Latina Jones, God bless you. Regine, Woom Band. I hope I'm singing in right, but if I messed up on it, just forgive me for that. So how you doing tonight? Like I said, one of my callings, I believe is to protect women, educate women about domestic violence. Because, women need protection. Women need protection, Even in biblical days, if a woman had a father or brothers, any males in their family, they males, the male protected the women, in Genesis chapter 34, when Dana got violated and got herself taken, when her brothers found out about it, they went and got revenge on the guy who did it. The guy he wanted to marry their sister after he violated her, and the brothers didn't take that very well. They went and got him. And even when Tamar got violated by her half brother, I think it was Absalom. Absalom wanted to kill him. So that's the way God set it up. If a woman didn't have males in her family to protect her and provide for her, she will have to, sell herself, and that was one of the reasons why a lot of women got married. A lot of women in the Bible, they just got married for protection and provision, But God always wanted men to protect women, but we live in a sick world where men wants to hurt and harm women, the weaker vessel. And it's sad. It's sad, that this young lady, all she was doing just doing her thing on social media, trying to build up, build her platform up, following up, whatever. Beautiful young lady, man. Beautiful young black queen. I mean, this creep that did this to her, man. It's sad that a woman can't, be safe and protected, by men. It's very sad, One thing about me is, I'm very old school and traditional. And I still believe in chivalry, I still believe in chivalry. But the society we live in, not too much believe in that no more. And I am so mad and so pissed off at the weak justice system in America. The main person to blame for women like this, life begin taking, is the judges and the prosecutors. The America America is the weakest justice system in the whole world. Just weak. I saw another case on YouTube where this man, 28 years old, but messing with a 17-year-old girl, and he took her life. And they said this man had been arrested 15 times for, battery on women. 15 times. And every time he gets a slap on the wrist. Those are the ones who I'm mad at. Those are the ones who I'm pissed off at. It's not really the police, because the police can't do but so much. The police they could make an arrest and charge somebody with it, but it's up to the prosecutors and the judges to, hold these folks accountable. The police make an arrest, and then the judge gives them a low bond. It happens all the time. In Montgomery, Alabama, it was a mass shooting. A lot of people got shot. Some people had got killed. They arrested the person. The police did their job. Arrested the people who did it. And the week behind judge gonna give a $60,000 bond. So a $60,000 bond, 10% is $6,000. $6,000 is men out on the streets. He been out already. It should be a law where if you do a certain crime like that, you should not get no bond, no bail. The laws have to be changed in America to protect women. That's the main. Them are the main one who I blame. I blame the weak behind presidents, all the senators, the congressmen people. They don't give a darn about protecting women. They don't care. They don't care. And this is why this mess keep going on, because laws have to be changed to protect women. It's sad that this young lady was just minding her business, and a man just decided that he want to do something to her. God knows what he done to her before he took her out of here. It's still early, still preliminary right now, so we don't know everything. And I was just praying that she still be alive. And then the other day they said they found remains You know, they don't know for sure that's her yet. They gotta do the autopsy, whatever. And then they came back yesterday and said, it confirmed that it was her. And it just brought tears to my eyes to see, black queens again killed. Not only black queen, but all queens, all queens. All queens. And I said, man, something got to be done about this. This man had been arrested 15 times already in the past for battery against women. Another situation, I believe this was in New York. The young lady went to the corner store. The guy asked her for her number. She said, no, she don't give her number out, but I'll give you my Instagram. He didn't want to accept a rejection, so, he got mad and he took the young lady's life because she didn't want to give him her phone number. Like, dude, if a girl don't want to talk to you, that's her choice. And she wasn't rude to him, and now she was nice to him and respectful and all. So hey, I forgot what she said, but basically she was nice. She didn't have an attitude. But that guy who did it to that girl in New York, guess what? He been arrested over and over again for battery, stalking women. Charges get dropped. Charges, they drop the charges or they give him a slap on the wrist, get a couple of years, whatever. This how they do. They'll give somebody 5 years, but give him credit for time served for 3 years. He only do 2 years, maybe a year and a half. Then he get parole, to get back on the streets, and then they gonna what? They gonna do it over again. It's a doggone shame. Where in order for a man to get locked up for life, he got to take somebody's life, and then they want to give somebody a lot of time for doing it. And I am mad at the judges, and I'm mad at the prosecutors in America. I'm mad because they're the ones who keep doing this. They're the ones who drop charges. They're the one who, and the same guy who got arrested by Kada Scott. This was his first time doing that with a woman. He got a history of stalking women too. Until there be a change in America, the laws got to be changed. The lawmakers, the Congress people, the senators, they got to come together, but they want to argue about everything else though. Trump want to fix the war in Israel. And the other folks over there, I forgot who they slipped my mind. He ran about that right there over there, but he not ran about his own country though. They spend more time worrying about other stuff, but not worrying about safety. And that's where the root of the problem is. So God called me to raise me up. See, one thing about God, when God see a need and something going on, he'll raise somebody up to deal with that right there. So this is my calling. So when I get on here and do these videos, I'm doing what God called me to do. Do what God called me to do. This is my ministry. This is my calling. And we need more and more people out there like me, not afraid to stand up against this foolishness, what's going on in America with women. The police do their job. And this is why I say I would never be a police officer. I would never be a police officer. Because it make no sense. Because even the police ain't safe. The police is not even safe. Because the police work hard, arrest these criminals, and they back on the streets. They back on the streets. Every time I look around and I see case after case of women on YouTube Lives have been taken. It always be. That was not the first time that person did that. Whenever a man put hands on him, it ain't the first time. He been doing it over and over again to keep letting him out. Keep letting him out. And this is why I get here and do what I do to empower women, educate women. Like, listen, sometimes women are like, well, Coach Roderick, don't be blaming women. It ain't women's fault. This here. I'm not blaming women, but I'm trying to empower women and educate them from a man's perspective and let y'all know I understand how men operate, how a man think. I'm a man. And when I tell you a man gonna put hand, if you get in the coaching session with me, you telling me, well, what a man doing to you? First thing I'm at, if I see some sign that he put hands on you, you ain't gotta say, well, he put hands on me. You gotta tell me a certain thing to the man, a certain way about the man. I said, he put hands on you? A lot of times I say, yeah, I knew it. Based upon what you're telling me, this man is abusive. If there be some time he may not put hands on him yet, but I tell him, abuse is gonna come. The physical is gonna come. He already doing emotionally right now, but he gonna do it physically if you keep on messing with this man. I know the signs. A woman can tell me he do that. Girl, that man gonna put hands on you. When I tell you that man gonna put hands on you, just what I tell you, he gonna put hands on you. But this mess just gotta stop. But this is why I do what I do, to empower, to educate women, to protect themselves by setting boundaries. Also, get a weapon, get something for protection. You can get a taser, but you got to look at the laws in your state, because every state is different depending on what state you in. Look at the laws and regulations in your state. You get some mace, or not get licensed to carry a gun. Again, it all depends on what state you live in. Learn the laws of your state, the gun laws in your state, and how you can carry that gun, and only use that gun if your life is threatened. That's the only way you pull that gun out. Do not pull a gun out because you and the person arguing about, like this one girl I saw on YouTube. She went to McDonald's and they got to give her a cookie. She gonna show a gun and the McDonald's drive through. They call the police pull over, and she said, "Well, I'm licensed to carry." The police said, "You can't show a gun because of no cookie in McDonald's." I'm like, girl, if I was the police, I'd be like, girl, I'm finna go buy your cookie. You finna shoot somebody over there and cookie? I'd have went and brought her a cookie. What kind you want? Chocolate chip or oatmeal raisin? What kind you want? I would have been brought some cookies. Like, you want cookies that bad? But only pull that gun out if your life is threatened, because you don't want to, get charged with murder or whatever, attempted murder, whatever the case may be. Only pull that gun out if your life is threatened. It's okay to have some protection. It's okay to have self-defense. A lot of y'all Christians, and a lot of y'all be like, well, the Bible says thou should not kill. What the Bible is really saying is, don't do senseless murders. But you have the right, even in the eyes of God, to protect yourself and take somebody out of here who trying to harm you. You have the right to do that. God is a good God. God is a merciful God. But God don't play. You don't even read the Bible. God don't play. You remember he told the children of Israel to put the blood on the door on the doorpost of your house, and he said, I'm gonna send a death angel. Anybody that had the blood on their house, The angel gonna kill everything, even babies that didn't belong to the children of Israel. God killed the enemies, newborn babies, everything that was not part of the children of Israel. God don't play. Why? Because that's justified murder. That's justified. God don't play. God told who that was? Saul. He told Saul to kill all the Amalekites. Don't bring them back. Kill they babies. He said kill all the Amalekites. I hope I'm saying that name right. I always say that name wrong. Amalekites. I always say that name wrong. I hope I'm saying it right though. He told them to kill all of them. God don't play. You know what I'm saying? So you have the right by God to protect yourself as a woman. You know, I advise every woman to get some type of protection. And like I said, study the laws of your state, the regulations of your state. Study the gun laws. Go to the gun range, learn how to shoot one, learn how to use one safely. Because America are not concerned about women's safety and protection. The president, the senators that people vote for, they promise all this stuff right here. We're gonna do this here. We're gonna do this. Here go Trump. We're gonna make America great again. Child, please. Come on now. Well, if you want to make America great again, make America safe. It's ridiculous, man. Young ladies, be careful out there. She was a social media influencer and, you know, beautiful young lady. Went to Penn State. You know, just doing something with her life. It's just not right. It's not right. And I want to let y'all queens know that queen life matter. Queens lives matter. It's sad, man. I'm right now just lost for words, and I was praying, you know, for her to be found alive. But, you know, God knows best. Like I said, until Trump do something about this here, it ain't gonna get better. And they're not saying if they change some of the laws, it won't be no murders at all against women. It's still gonna be, but it's not gonna be like it is now. Because the thing about it is, restraining orders, protection orders do not protect women. They don't. I ain't saying a woman should not get them. It's good for her to get them, but a woman need more than just an order saying, "Hey, don't come this amount of feet towards her." That ain't gonna do nothing. Because a lot of times when that happen, the man even get even more, you know, upset. Cause he feel like, you know, oh now, see, a man who put hands on women, they don't like for you to kick back at them. They don't like for you to resist and be like, oh, I'm finna leave you. No, leave here. They don't like that. And that's why I say, you know, a lot of times women that's in that type of situation, one mistake they didn't make is they just up and lead the man and, you know, go get restraining orders and all that, get authorities involved. But you just can't leave a man you know, like that. You gotta come up with a strategy, a plan. You gotta have a support system, and you gotta call the domestic violence hotline. Call them, get some advice from them. They are professionals that specialize in this type of stuff that can help you, and they also have resources. And they got a lot of non-profit organizations out there can help you financially to relocate. Sometimes a woman got to relocate to get away from a crazy man. You know, because as long as that man know where you live at, he got the advantage over you. The other man know where you live at, but if you disappear where he can't find you, you got a better chance. But I'm gonna state, and this don't apply to Kada Scott. This is a totally different situation. But I'm just saying, like in general, women just up and leave a man, go get the restraining order, and say, "Well, I'm done with you." Is it? But they continue to live in that same house. He know where you live at, so he's not gonna leave you alone. He's not gonna leave you alone. Then what mistake a lot of women make, they just go get the restraining orders and all that right there. There's one young lady, I showed the video on my channel. She went and got a restraining order. She did everything she supposed to do. But I don't know if she called it the domestic violence hotline. The video didn't say that. But this don't apply to her, but it's applied to women in general. Call the domestic violence hotline. You need a support system. Somebody in your family, you know what I'm saying? Let them know what's going on. Don't try to leave a man by yourself. Let somebody know what's going on that you trust, a friend, whatever. That the man don't know where she live at or he live or whatever. Your cousin, you need to come stay with them for a little while until you don't go back to your house, cause and that same young lady, the man was at her job. She called police. Police said we can't do that because he not did a crime. But it was a restraining order on the man though. So they say we can't do that because he didn't commit a crime. So the man continued to harass the lady, and the man took her life right in front of her kids. Ladies, listen to what I'm telling y'all. Please, again, I'm not blaming women, but I'm trying to teach y'all something. Do not date a man that is a felon. Do not date. Oh my God, y'all gotta start this here now. Ain't no D that good. Y'all gotta start that right here. And then y'all bring these men around y'all kids, man. Come on now. Y'all bring these felons around y'all children. Lord have mercy. It's a shame where a little child got to witness her mom getting taken out of here by a crazy man. To my, I want my child to have a father figure, a jailbird sister, a felon, a criminal. Listen, how you doing, Steph? God bless you. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Do get a background check. You hear me? Do a background check before you decide to be with a man. These days, you got to do a background check. You have to. If you see anything on that man record about domestic violence and all that kind of stuff here, all that crazy stuff, they man got a long rap sheet. I mean, I have known women got with a man fresh out of prison. I saw it right here on YouTube. Wow, 20 minutes from, Steph said it happened 20 minutes from her. Wow. And the young lady got with the man fresh out of prison. And her kid daddy, they were still friends. But they had broken up, but they were still cordial for their kids. The dude told her, say, listen, I got bad vibes about this man. This man gonna put hands on you. Oh, she texting her baby daddy back. No, I got him. Trust me. I know how to get him. I'm just shaking my head. This is what I'm telling y'all. When a man tell you, when your brother, anybody that close to you, that's a male, telling you that man gonna put hands on you, that man gonna put hands on you. Cause men know. We know men. Can't nobody tell you like a man better than a man. We know men. When I tell you that man gonna put hands on you in the coaching session, that man's gonna put hands on you. Men know that. The man, he said, listen, I don't want him around my kids. And she was thinking that he trying to be jealous, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't about that. He was really concerned about her safety. You like, I don't want him around my kids. And that man ended up taking her life. Right there in Houston, Texas. He kidnapped her, took her life, and then had her body in the car. The police was chasing behind him. The car crashed. They said she was already dead. He almost took her life it wasn't a crash that did it. He did it. She had kids. She had a 12-year-old daughter she left behind because she got a man straight out of prison. Come on, ladies, y'all gotta start doing it here, man. And see, this stuff gotta get out. I need y'all to share this. I need everybody that come on the live to get the thumbs it up, because this gotta get out. Women are not making right decisions, you know, about who they choose to date and mess with, man. I watch this stuff, I be like, man. And sometimes a lot of stuff can't be avoided. It can't be avoided, you know. And a lot of times it's like women don't know. They lack of knowledge. And the Bible says, well, people perish because of lack of knowledge. A lot of times women don't know. They just, especially these young girls. These young girls are very naive. Very, very naive. I mean, and I was gonna do a video about it, but I'm talking about it now. This beautiful young black queen, I think she's from Connecticut. She met a man all dumbo, not bumble, but dumbo. She met a white man. And to all you black queens out there who think that it's only black men doing this to women, white men doing the same thing. You know, I understand that we was taught. Well, I was taught in my hood that white people eat don't stink. The older guys taught the young boys. When I was a teenager, the older guys, I was like 13, 12 years old. The older guys in their 20s and stuff, oh, get your white girl, dog. White girl, they got money. Get your white girl. You know, they'll take care of you. They more nicer than a black girl. So we was taught that in the hood. So now we go up thinking that white people eat don't stink. Like we the only one who got issues. They more crazy than us. Who doing all these mass shootings? Now we doing it too now. I ain't gonna lie, we doing it too now. But white, like most of the time now, who went to that school in Portland, Florida? What color he was? He was white. Went to school in Portland, Florida. White. The majority of school shootings would be white males. Now black folk, we got a problem too. I ain't saying we not being racist like that. We do mass shootings too. But we just now start doing mass shootings. But white folk been doing mass shootings a long time ago. Way back in Columbine High School years ago, when I was a little shorty, Columbine High School, white boy came in there with AK-47s. But y'all, but some of y'all think that a white man gonna love you because he white and all. Only black man do the here. It was a white man. That girl met a white man all dumb. And the first date was at her place. And they were drinking alcohol. Please, ladies, don't never have your first date at your place. If a man cannot take you out and buy your meal, whatever, or whatever you coffee date, whatever. I know that's going on right now, but whatever you prefer, the man cannot take you out. A man should not know where you live at in the beginning during the talking stage. The man should not know where you live. He don't come to your house. You gotta set that boundary. The man put something in her drink. She gone. And I think he got away with it because y'all know a white dude killed a black woman. Y'all know what they gonna do. Y'all already know what they gonna do. I think they really on suicide or overdose or something like that. They you know, I don't know. They end up charging the white dude, but at first they didn't even charge him. Her family ain't got no justice. Young ladies, please, I'm telling y'all gotta listen to what I'm telling y'all. Otherwise, I ain't telling y'all nothing wrong. Do not let a man come to your place on the first date stuff. Dating is not for you to be out there having fun again. I mean, the other black lady, black young girl, and I think she was 18, 19, very young, naive. She met a man all dumb, again, a white man who some of y'all think a white man gonna treat you like a queen. All black men ain't no good. I'm gonna get me a white man. She went to the club. The first date, she got drunk. She just taking shots. I'm just shaking my head like, Lord have mercy. Girl, you don't go get drunk on the first date with no man. When you out there getting drunk on that man, he like, yo, keep drinking. Keep drinking. Mm-hmm. Keep drinking. Now you drunk. Now I'm going to take advantage of you. I remember years ago, I used to work at the Hard Rock Casino in Hollywood, Florida. And it was a young lady. She was walking drunk and staggering. And some men came up to her like they were trying to do something to her to take advantage of her. So I called on my radio for security. I security, I told the situation was, what I'm saying? Hard Rock security and the Seminole police, they came out there, to see what was going on. And the guys left. But I believe that they were gonna take advantage of her because she was drunk. And maybe it did too. They said too, a lot of times too, at the Hard Rock Casino, they would put something in the woman's drink. Ladies, y'all gotta understand, dating in this generation right now we live in is not a joke. It's not a game you got to play and gonna get drunk. Dating's time for you to use your discernment, ask questions, and your discernment and your women intuition. Dating is for vetting a man. Dating not for you to go out there getting drunk, having fun with no man. Cause we live in a time now, a lot of men are sick. That man who did that to Kada Scott, that man got a mental illness. He crazy. Any man that do stuff got a history of kidnapping women, that's a person that have a mental illness and he don't need to be out on the streets. A lot of people, a lot of men, but not just men, people in general suffering from mental health issues. And I'm tell y'all something. And y'all may not believe it, but a lot of this right here stems from watching nasty movies. Men who take women with life like that, who stalk women, who take their bodies and stuff and take their life, they watch a lot of nasty movies. That's what nasty movies would do to you. I think Jeffrey Dahmer, they said he watched a lot of that. He used to watch a lot of that right there. What y'all gotta realize, whenever you overfeed your brain, any addiction that you have, it affects your brain. Anything that you see and hear, it affects your brain. And if you constantly watching nasty movies every day and you're addicted to that nasty movie, I'm not saying everybody that do it gonna kill somebody. I'm not saying that. Cause it might not have the same effect on everybody. You know what I'm saying? That everybody's different. But I'm telling y'all what God showed me. That's what a lot of these men who are possessive with women and who want to take their life and control them, it come from that. A lot of that, the root of that, it come from watching too many of nasty movies. Any addiction can cause you to have mental health issues. Any alcohol addiction. You don't believe me? Read Google. Too much weed causes mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? So this is where a lot of this stuff coming from, and drugs play a lot of this stuff too. Drugs play a lot along with this too. With men who are here doing things to women, put hands on women. A lot of this stuff stems from drugs as well. And I know some of y'all may be tired about hearing me talk about this right here. I know that. But I gotta tell y'all, majority of men that take women life, they smoke weed. I'm not saying that every man that smoke weed gonna take a woman's life. I'm not saying that. It's some men that smoke weed and they might be nice. They might not never put their hands on a woman. But a lot of men who do that, who smoke weed, a lot of them take women's lives. Cause, oh yeah, it is an herb. It's an herb. I'm not saying it's not an herb. It's an herb. Can it heal some illnesses? Yeah, it can. But when you smoke it every day, all day long, like I'm trying to tell y'all, and y'all talking about, oh, I'm 420 friendly and all that here, you can smoke weed, I don't care. I'm trying to tell y'all, if a person smoke that all day, every single day, an addiction like that, it's gonna mess with their brain, man. But nobody wants. This is what I'm telling y'all. They want to get mad, unsubscribe, and guess who unsubscribe? Women unsubscribing, not men. Cause half of the men don't watch my videos. I'm on here trying to protect women. Pour my heart out trying to tell them, hey, listen, don't date a man who smoke weed. That's not cool. I don't care what everybody else doing. I don't care what the society say. I'm telling you, it does something to a person's mental health when they do it too long. Any drug, it's still a drug. If you take something and it get you out your right mind, it get you high, it's a drug. It's just not as strong as crack and powder and meth and all the other stuff. But it's a gateway drug. My opinion, ladies, you can take it how you want to take it. You can get mad, unsubscribe. Do not date a person, man, woman, whoever, with an addiction. Any type of addiction, dealing with anything that get them high, they're going to have mental health issues. And they don't even know it. Now, if you smoke it, don't get mad. Get help. Because you let something control you. You weak when you got to have something. It's a doggone shame. I can't go nowhere with nothing about smoking around me. I don't care if it's weed or cigarettes. And the day I went off on this man, yes, I did. Now he's smoking a cigarette now. I'm at the train station waiting on the train. Now, I walk all the way down by myself because everybody around us smoking. Not everybody, but because people around us smoking. So I said, you know what? Let me go by myself. Because one thing about people who smoke, not just cigarettes, people who smoke cigarette, weed, vape, they are selfish as hell. I don't see people smoking cigarettes in front of a newborn baby. Your newborn baby could be sitting right there, and you at the train station waiting on the train, or you somewhere, wherever you at, in a butthole will come wrap around your newborn baby smoking a doggone cigarette. A newborn child, infants, they will smoke weed, cigarettes, and vape right around your children. They are selfish. All of them are selfish. And you know what? I can't stand people who smoke anything because y'all selfish as hell. I got on the train today, this man vaping around with little children in the dumb house woman. I guess she dating the man. I'm like, why you let the man vape around your children and you don't say nothing? As a woman, you are responsible for who you let come around your children, man. But y'all let weed heads and cigarette smokers and vapors smoke right in front of y'all kids. I mean, like, y'all don't understand secondhand smoke is worse than smoking a cigarette. Your kids can't get lung cancer just by inhaling that. Are y'all crazy people? But it came down to the cigarette. I said, dog, man, I can't go nowhere else without y'all smoking. Right in your face. I said, and listen, I'm a Christian brother, but hey, I'm from the streets, and that street still in me. And I said right in front of his face, like, man, why y'all don't smoke by yourself? Go somewhere by yourself with nobody. Everybody don't want to smell that mess. Everybody don't want to be around smoke. If you smoke, okay, go by yourself with nobody at, and you smoke. You don't be smoking out there around everybody like everybody wants, like everybody. But see, guess what? Nobody else ain't sitting there because they scared. I ain't scared. I'm gonna say something, and guess what? I'll back it up too. I back it up. It dropped in my spirit the other night that I'm going to give you some protection. I'm going to give you some protection. I really am. And I'm only going to use it if my life is in danger. People who smoke anything you can smoke, they are selfish as hell. They're going to smoke right around a newborn child. They'll smoke a blunt right around a newborn child. They don't got enough sense to say, you know what, let me go smoking over here. I'm not going to smoke around these kids. They'll smoke right around a newborn child inhaling weed. You can get a contact. So when I get on to about this stuff about weed and stuff, I'm not trying to put nobody down. I'm trying to help y'all understand, ladies. Don't do what everything in the world doing. Don't do it because everybody else do it. Because a lot of the stuff that's going on is stemmed from drugs, not just meth and all that stuff, fentanyl. But and two, a lot of times they put fentanyl and meth inside. They're lacing fentanyl and meth, put it inside the weed now. A lot of men who do a lot of taking women's lives, a lot of them on drugs, including weed, including alcohol. Y'all gotta set these strict boundaries and don't go out what everybody else doing. Because if y'all set these strict boundaries, that right there could prevent some of this stuff from going on too. Because y'all gotta understand, the lawmakers, the judges do not care about women's safety at all. They don't give a damn because you know what? It's not their family. As long as their family stays safe, they don't care. I do not like prosecutors in America. I don't like district attorneys at all. They are soft, and it's their fault. The reason why a lot of stuff going on in this world, not just women getting killed, but a lot of stuff going on in the world is their fault because they let these people get away with it. They slap on the wrist, slap on the wrist, slap on the wrist. God forgive me if I'm wrong, but when the man broke out of that prison in New Orleans And they say, well, the district attorney, he's scared. He's scared for his life. Good for you, cause it's your fault. Now you scared now. Now you scared now. But if you lock these folks up and throw away the God like on key, but guess what? They get chain out of chain, out of chain, out of chain. They keep getting out, keep getting out. Stalking women, boom. We gonna give him 3 years. We gonna get a 2 year credit for time service. He gotta do 6 months. Boom. He gonna do 6 months, and then he gonna be on probation for another 6 months. It's dumpster. What they doing in America? So Trump, Lindsey Graham, and all the other people in the Senate, I can't think of all of them right now. They don't slip my mind. They don't give a darn about y'all. Y'all clinking folks in y'all city, in y'all state. Don't give a darn. All they do is go. This why I don't like politicians. I can't stand the president and nobody in that White House. I can't stand them. Want to call. You know what they do? All they do all day long is go to the White House and argue and fight about politics, about Republicans and Democrats. It's all they freaking do. That's why we had the government shut down right now today, because all they do is go in there and argue and fight. And all this stuff going on in the country and nothing ain't getting done. Cause what? The Bible said what? A kingdom that divided among itself can't stand. And that's why a lot of stuff is going on in America. With women getting murdered and all this mass shootings going on. The mass shootings going on every weekend, every day. Even in Mississippi, man, in the country. A small town in Mississippi. A small town in South Carolina, man. Oh, how you doing, Aisha? God bless you. Having mass shootings. Because the prosecutors, the judges, the senators, and the Congress people ain't doing nothing about it. They got to come together and stop the fighting. And you know what? They got so many egos. They so pride. And Trump, the biggest narcissist in the doggone world. Just being real. But you know what? They don't care, because you know what? It's not happening to their family. Their family is safe. They got a Secret Service protecting them. So as long as their kids safe and their family is safe, they don't care. But Queens, y'all gotta just, not everybody, but again, like I said, sometimes some of the stuff can be avoided. But a lot of times it be, a young girl that's naive. Just naive, And like I said, the 17-year-old girl dated a 28-year-old dude. He came in her life, running game on her. So a lot of times, young ladies, when a man, you 17, a man 28, stuff like that, 30, he got the wrong intention. He's not coming to marry you and treat you like a queen and all that. He want to come because he know that you young. He want to come and take advantage of you. He want to come. They feel like it's more easy to manipulate you. So a lot of older guys like get a little young girl to school, to school her. So y'all young ladies that's like teens and stuff like that, do not date no man that far older than you. If you're a teen, whatever, 17, 18, date somebody around your age range. When the man that much older than you 17, 16, that's a pervert, man. And perverts will take your life. They will take your life. Yeah. So young ladies, stop dating these older men like that right there. Because it happens a lot. It happens a lot. It happened in Detroit and in Michigan. Again, a teen was going with the older dude, older man. And and the young girl was crying out for help. You know, and a lot of people like get mad at her. What she doing, dating a man that old, what and all the help, and all the help. But I say I don't blame her. I blame the parents. The girl wasn't raised right. You know what I'm saying? The girl wasn't raised right. So and the older men come in there and like I used to say, the girl will be flattered, not knowing something is wrong with grown men that's into young girls like that. Exactly. They looking at all because they're gonna wind it down. They're gonna owe you pretty. They're gonna buy you stuff. They're gonna be charming. And that's how they get these young girls. And they thinking like, oh man, it's love. Oh God, he must love me. And then the bruise start coming. It happens a lot. And these guys just I just hate to say it, but these guys just take them out. So y'all young girls, y'all gotta be careful out here, man. Be careful out here, man. Do not date these guys. Oh, you a teen and all the hell. Leave these old men alone, man. So y'all gotta be safe out there, ladies. You gotta use a bit of wisdom. And I need, like I said, I need y'all who have not thought this video, give me a thumbs up. Help me get this video. It's not just about me. It's about women need to hear this stuff. Because the majority of this stuff that's going on is like women don't know. You see what I'm saying? So I just came up here to share this with y'all, man. I want to keep the family in the prayers. The parents in their prayer, because man, that gotta be rough dealing with losing a child, man. It gotta be rough. That's something I don't never want to experience, man. I'm a strong man, but man, experiencing losing a child, that's sad, very sad. So I want to keep their family up in prayer and everything. And I'm praying that they get justice. And this guy should never ever be out again. Never again. For what he did to that young, never. A lot of times too, I don't see cases like this right here. He only get 8 years, 10 years. I'm like, what's I don't see the man kill his girlfriend and her 2 kids. He killed 3 people. His girlfriend and her 2 kids. And get what? They say they're not gonna see the death penalty. Are y'all crazy? Bring back the electric chair. That's what I'm saying. Because if you just sick to kill a woman and her kids, come on, man. So, ladies, y'all just be careful out there. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. It's a shame a man gotta do all that then for him to get life in prison. It should be if a man got a history of stalking women, they should lock him up for a long time. But see, they don't understand. See, the lawmakers and the DAs, the prosecutors, and the judges, they don't understand domestic violence. They don't understand if a man keeps stalking a woman, he gonna end up killing somebody. They don't understand that. They don't understand that. All they know is law. That's it. But maybe if they start training them on domestic violence, maybe they need some psychiatrists, some therapists to train them on a person that do that. Let them know that this person is a danger to society. A man got a history. That man who killed the 17-year-old girl who 28. That man got a history. They say 15 times that man was arrested for battery on women. 15 times. He should have been locked up a long time ago for a long time. But anyway, I just wanted to share my thoughts with y'all, man. That just on my heart, man. Sad. We live in a sad, terrible time, man. We living in this time. We living in is worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah. It's worse than that, man. Worse. It really is. A lot and a lot of stuff go back to like how people are being raised. You know. Again, a lot of stuff coming to like social media. Social media play a part in a lot of stuff that's going on. You know, because it's more toxic stuff negative stuff on social media than positive stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of positive stuff on social media, but it's more negative than positive. And we live in a time anybody can get online and give out advice. And bad advice always go viral. Bad advice always go viral. Because this is what YouTube and all the platforms they promote negative stuff more than positive stuff. Cause it's not about with these social media platforms. It's not about they trying to reach people and help people. It's all about making them profit, making money. So they already know the negative stuff gonna bring in more views, bring in more money. So we're gonna push that in the algorithm more than the positive stuff. They got a lot to do with what's going on too. Social media. A lot of people on social media getting out advice, and you know, it's just crazy, man. But we want to keep that family in their prayers, and I pray for all women, man. I pray for all women, all young girls, to just be safe and get this wisdom, you know, and just stay prayed up. Stay prayed up and don't take it lightly. If you're trying to date in this generation, you know, ladies, everybody who dating, you gotta do a background check, man. Once you know their name, whatever. If you gotta pay a little something for it, it's worth it to invest, because you know, especially when you have children, man. I saw a video the other day where the girl went viral, saying about how her stepdad, you know, messed with her when she was 13 years old. And I blame the mother. I blame the mother and I blame him. Because, you know, as a woman, even as a man, you are responsible for who you bring around your kid. Before you bring somebody around your kid, you gotta vet them, man. You gotta vet them. Talk to them. Sit down and and you got discernment. And listen to me now. A lot of times I heard women say in the past, well, you ask questions because men be lying. A man a lie. But sis, if you got common sense and discernment, you can read right through. I'm telling y'all, my common sense is so sharp. I can have one conversation with a person and know right then and there I don't want to deal with them. Just one conversation with a person and no, nah, that boy, he crazy, she crazy. Just one conversation. Cause you know why? I got strict boundaries and I got strict standards that if you do a certain thing, we could not fellowship. Even if you're a man. If I have a male trying to be friends with me, homeboy and stuff, he do a certain thing, we can't hang out. If I'm talking to a man, are you talking about, you know, how you cheat on his wife and he got that girl over here, man, I be hitting that girl over there, though. Yeah, I'm married, man, but man, I gotta get my stuff, I gotta get it in, man, all of here, guess what? We can't be friends. I've been and listen, I've been at this for a long time. I mean, when I was preaching in the pulpit a lot, I met a lot of I ain't gonna say a lot, but I met some homeowner preachers. And they want to hang out with me. And man, let's hang out, man. Let's preach together. I'll be like, nah, man, I'm straight. And one prophet told me, and you act funny, man. Yeah, I do. God, I know your spirit. I know your spirit. The guy is a Christian a Christian clown prophet. I know your spirit. Y'all gotta have discernment, man. That young lady got killed from the beautiful African woman got killed from the African pastor in Orlando. He had a large following. He had a big, not big, but a good sized church in Orlando. I said, when I saw one video of this man, I said to myself, y'all can't tell this man got a demon in him, man. That man had a demon in him, man. Y'all can't tell. I saw one video. I said, this man crazy. I got discernment. And that's why to this day, in very small churches that I would go and visit. Very small churches I go and visit. Yeah, my discernment is so strong. I don't fellowship with anybody who you ain't doing right. You calling me talking about girls and all nasty stuff. I be cheating on my wife and all that here. I had guys that try to connect with me, do that. And that be the last conversation we had. Yeah, I mean, call me, we can hang out sometime. Yeah, okay, yeah. I take a number. Get what? I ain't calling you. Bought a job up there right in the garbage. I take a number. Yeah, okay, no problem. Yeah, yeah. In my head, I'm like, man, you crazy. The whole conversation you talked about how you cheat on your wife. Come on, man. This stuff is not rocket science, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not rocket science. A lot of this stuff is just common sense. Just common sense, man. I had somebody reach out to me one time and say that, she know this guy. They talking real good. She really like him in there and all that. But, I'm trying to remember because it was a long time. But I remember she said that they had a conversation. And the question was asked, when the last time you been, intimate with somebody? And the girl said like 2-3 years ago. And the guy said, well, I just did it last week with a married woman. So the girl continued to talk to the man, continued to date the man. Find out later on that he a cheater. He got multiple women. Girl, wake the hell up! The man just told you he had with a married woman last week. It's not rocket science. So I'm on the phone with a girl, right? I'm trying to get to know her, right? We had that conversation. So when that time, you been intimate with somebody, and she tell me, well, it was last week with a married man, child. Guess what? That's the last conversation right there. It ain't going no farther. Cause why? That person don't have no character. And get what? That person don't have no morals. So if they don't have no morals, they can't be faithful. If they don't have morals and character, they're going to tell a lie. It takes a person with morals and character to be a good partner in a relationship. And you know why a lot of people right now are single? Because people lack morals and character in this generation. And everybody want to come out with their opinion about why Christian women ain't getting married, or why women ain't getting married. Why a lot of single women out here. It's a lot of reasons why. Some of it I blame the women themselves. A lot of it is women got high, unrealistic expectations. But a lot of it too is It's hard to find men with character and morals these days. It's hard to find women too, but I do believe it's much easier to find a woman that, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard to find people in general with morals and character. If you're not a nice person, you're gonna suck. That's the problem. Like, if you mean as a person, you're gonna be mean into your partner in relationships. We got a world full of mean people, mean, angry people who got attitude problems, men and women. It ain't just one gender. Got attitude problem, got a quick temper. This is why a lot of folks single. See, if we want to put down a single woman and praise a single man, but a lot of time, a woman single just by choice because she gets tired of the games. She gets tired of the games. So the woman raises her standard up. The woman gets self-love. Now her standard is raised, and now her appetite changed. What she wants in a man, what attracted to a man, they're gonna change. And when that change, that woman might be single for a little minute or two. She meet the right man, they're gonna come along. They're gonna step on to the plate and meet her standard. That's why a lot of times too, a lot of women are single. That don't mean she a bad woman. That don't mean she can't get no man. Baby, it's easy to get a man. All you gotta do is just settle. That's it. But getting the right man, that's what it's not easy at. But getting the right man, a man with character, a man with morals, that's the problem. But getting a man is easy. All you gotta do is just settle. That's it. Just settle, and be a weak woman. Let men come in your life and do what they want to do. That's it. All you gotta do. You gonna get a man, all right. You gonna get a man. You might get your life taken with that man. You might get something you can't get rid of with that man. You gonna get a man, all right. You know what I'm saying? So this the time that we living in. If you're not a nice person, you're gonna suck as a partner. You got a quick temper, an attitude. If you don't know how to forgive, and that's why a lot of people right now are not getting in relationships. Again, a lot of people suffer with mental illness. That's going to affect a relationship if you don't get healed from that. And I'm gonna deal with that. I'm gonna deal with that some more, because I want to help people heal from that. Because a lot of therapists say, oh, you can't heal from that. It's what it is. But I don't believe that. I believe God can heal anybody that want to be healed. God can do it. I believe that you got to deal with it from the emotional, the psychological standpoint with a therapist. You got to do it both ways. With a therapist, then you got to do it with God. The spiritual way. But that is affecting a lot of people. A lot of young people are they suicidal. I see a lot on YouTube. One guy like tell the police, tell me like, man. Tell me like. Do it, man. This man was begging the police to take him out of here. I don't want to be here no more, man. He need help. He's not a bad person. I'm not saying they bad people. They just need help. Because wow, that's going to affect a relationship. Because if a person don't love themselves, get what? They can't love nobody. They going to try. But now, even if you ask a therapist right here, if they have not been healed from their past trauma, they're going to take it out on you. And get what? They're not even going to know what they're doing. They're not even going to know they're doing that. But me, I'm a very wise man. I may not be book smart, but I got wisdom. I can look back through I can look back through it and see where it's coming from. I don't did research on a lot of that stuff. People so I did a lot of research on people who suffer with mental illness. And then what they tell you, if that person had not healed, they could lash out on you. That can affect relationship as well. See what I'm saying? So, but anyway, it's rough out here when you're trying to date in 2025. It's rough. It's just not easy to get the right person. Not a perfect person. And then, you know, when I say stuff like that right here, well, you know, what I want, I was just talking, we had like a dinner at the church with some of the members and leaders, and I was just talking like my standards is what I want, what I ain't gonna tolerate. Here go one guy. See, that's all I was saying, like somebody that gonna respect me, all that cursing me out, cheating on me, I ain't tolerating none of that stuff. You know, I did it before. I said, nah, I'm not doing that. All that cursing me out, hanging on the phone on me. I see that stuff doing the talking stage. I'm leaving. Cause before I did that same thing in my past, cussing me out, F you, hanging the phone up, boom. I'm calling back, apologizing. Oh, I'm sorry. Get what I did. I reinforced bad behavior. I told her from the beginning during talking stage that okay, I could ride out and he gonna call back kissing my tail. But see, back then I didn't know what I was doing. But see, I learned from that relationship. I said, now I know what I did wrong. There's my red flag right there. Listen, leave that person alone. And then when I got with that person, we started talking. She had mental health issues in her past. She was seeing a therapist. She was on medication for it. And she said she don't like taking it because, you know, it make her feel like, you know, she out of it. Like, you know, but when it wear out, she's back to the same thing. So now I knew where, I said, now that's why, what I tell y'all, I'm telling y'all from experience. When I say they're going to take that on you, it's not what I just read in the book. I did read it from Google, but I from experience. She would lash out on me because every man she been with put hands on her. She never dated a real man like me. See, a real man gonna leave a woman. A real man gonna leave a woman before he put hands on her. A weak man gonna beat her down. If a weak man, if a woman say, man, F you, kick my black A, a weak man gonna beat her down like she a man. But a strong man ain't gonna walk away. Say, you know what? You're not gonna respect me, we're not gonna be together. Because one thing I learned, if you really want to hurt a woman, treat her real good. Do it as a man. Do your job as a man. That's all you gotta do. Treat her real good. Leave with love. If she's not respecting you, when you leave her, you're gonna hurt her more work. You're gonna hurt her more than putting hands on her. Now she's gonna realize, man, I had a good one. I had a good one. He showed my homeboy like, well, man, Rock don't call me no more. We can still be friends. I told my homeboy, I don't be friends with people who tell me to keep their A, male or female. You got one time to call me out my name. And I always told women, ever since I had my channel, I tell women the same thing I tell that I go with my life. Do not let a man call you out your name and you stick with this man. You let a man call you out your name and you in the bed with the man with your legs open. You are rewarding the man with bad hate for bad behavior. You are reinforcing him. You are reinforcing his bad behavior. Let him make call out your name, and then y'all in the bed moving around. Oh yeah, oh give me to me, baby. A man got one time to call you out your name, and that's it. That's how I live my life right now. That's one time. One time. Cause when you keep on tolerating verbal abuse, disrespect, it's gonna lower your self-esteem down. And lower your self-esteem down. And then now you're gonna stay. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna work. And then now you sitting there trying to help this man change. Guess what? He gonna start putting hands on you. When the man calls out your name, most likely he might put hands on you. That's a sign right there. He call you a B. B, shut up. He might put hands on you. That's a weak man. That's a weak man. Verbal abuse is is a sign right there. The physical gonna come. It's gonna come. So I always tell women, when men call you a B word or any other thing other than your name, cause I was watching a live on Instagram, and I like the dude. He cool. I agree with a lot of stuff he say, but I don't agree with everything he say. You know. But the guy that his channel, his page is the whole phase expert. I mean, he cool. He's not a bad guy. But I don't give it the advice sometimes that he get the women call. One time, one woman was on his live, like, you know, he called me out my name. He called me a B, but, you know, he said he was drunk, but he was supposed to be drunk or something. And, like, I broke up with him, but should I give him a second chance? Should we reconcile our relationship? In my head, I say no. No, I don't care he was drunk. I don't care. I let a man know. I don't care if you drunk. Do not call me out my name. Because guess what? You teaching him. Oh, okay. I can get drunk and call her name. She gonna stay. She gonna stay with me. Guess what? He's not gonna get better. He ain't gonna get better. He gonna get worse. Because it's human nature to take advantage of a thing. Yeah, it's human nature. But people's. Like people gonna see you gonna get away with something? Oh, shit, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. That's why if you go to Walmart or somewhere and still they're gonna press charges because they're trying to hold you accountable because they know if they let you go, you're gonna come back and do it again. So what if Walmart let people steal, then let them go? Oh, you gonna call police, but just let them go. Laugh about it. Guess what? They gonna say, what? Man, they gonna go tell everybody, hey man, Walmart, I don't steal out of Walmart 10 times. They always let me go. Me, y'all gonna steal out of Walmart. Everybody gonna steal out of Walmart. Then they gonna lose money. They gonna lose money because what? People gonna take advantage of a situation. That same thing when dating. You get somebody walk all over you, cheat on you, cheating on you and all that here. I saw this girl yesterday, last night, talking about the man that she was with. The man cheating on her and all that. I'm like, girl, why you still with this man? She went in the man's phone, saw the man with multiple women. They never gonna stop. It's gonna get worse. The cheating gonna get worse. Cause he already knows she ain't gonna do nothing. She's still gonna be right there with me. So you are some boundaries y'all gotta set. All that very disrespect. I'm not a B. I'm a queen. Men call you that one time. Any other name, any other curse word name, any other name out your name, that's it. One time. Cause we take them back. Now you reinforcing bad behavior. And whatever you reinforce means to support. So whatever you reinforce, you strengthen it and it grows. It gets worse and worse and worse. For you know it, it's out of hand. And then now, you love that person now. Maybe y'all got intimate together. Now, you in love with the person now. Instead of you trying to leave, you trying to make it work. And then you wait till the man don't beat you down, don't take your self-esteem down. Now you try to go get a spinning order and leave like that right there. Then the man, boom, we come back and take you out of here. But like me, like I tell y'all, something I tell y'all, something I'm proud of my life. All that calling me out my name doing the talking stage, all that stuff there, that ain't gonna fly with me. That ain't gonna fly with me. All that cussing me out and all that here, kiss my head, all And the girl was like, well, we can just be friends. I told my friend, I don't be friends with nobody who called me out my name, tell me the kid they black ain't. And that one thing about me, I don't put my hands on a woman. And some women, I'm tell y'all, don't get mad. Take this for love. I love y'all, but I be hearing y'all. I need me a strong man. He too nice. I be seeing him on Pop the Balloon. Pop the man balloon to my. He too nice. He too nice. Because a man nice don't mean he's a pushover. I'm a nice man, but ain't no pushover though. I'm nice, but I'm not a pushover. I'm not treating my woman, but I'm not a pushover dude. My woman ain't gonna. But see, women think they can run over a man like me who laid back and just chill. Don't call him out their name. Don't put hands on him. See, a woman would look at me like, he too nice. Yeah. If I go and pop balloon, pop. What you pop this balloon for? Hey, oh, he too nice. But one thing I can say, I never put my hands on a woman. I've had 2 women put hands on me, and I didn't even hit them back. But if a man or anybody try to mess with my woman, they gonna have to deal with me though. But see, women think if a man too nice, he's not gonna protect me. I want to feel safe. So women are attracted to the big rah man, rah. A lot of times the rah man, the main one who ain't gonna do nothing. All they do is just talk, rah. All they do, they ain't got nothing but mouth. The main man, the man who don't do all that talking, that's the one you need to be worried about. But the ones who all that, job, those men don't be doing nothing. They insecure. Insecure. So stop looking at a man who laid back and chill, a weak man. That's a strong. See, women would think I'm a weak man because I let women hit me and hit them back. 2 times. One time I was a teenager. I think about 17 or 16. I had a little girlfriend. And she came to visit me. She lived in Lauderdale, I think, somewhere in Lauderdale. I live in Pomano. So I walked up to the bus stop. I forgot what happened because it was a long time ago. I forgot why she slapped me. She slapped me. I think I was doing something to her, like I was joking or playing or something. And she like, we were playing with her. You know. So homegirl just slapped me. Pow. I thought, like, it happened so fast. I'm like, dang, where that came from? So my natural reaction is to bow back up at her. So I jumped back at her. I had my face ball. I jumped back at her, but I had stopped myself. And I said, no, I just walked away. She shut me. I just walked away from her. Like, mad. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, Shad. My nickname is Shad back in the day. She tried to grab my hand and try to apologize. I just set my hand away from her. I just walked home and left her at the bus stop by herself. So later on, she called me like apologize. I said, man, you'll never hit me, slap me like that again. Like, that's disrespectful, you know. Well, I apologize. I'm so sorry, baby. Blah. But, you know, my natural action was to try to go back at her, but I realized she's a female. So, you know what? I ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, the all-time man should fight a woman is he trying to save his life. If they're gonna try to take her life, you got a right to defend yourself. But men who beat women down like that, like she'll do, them weak men, they can't fight a man. That's why they pick on women. Men who that same men who did it to Kada Scott, he's a weak man. That's why he prey on the weaker vessel. Because when the Bible say the woman is a weaker vessel, he talking about physically weaker. And majority of the times, you know, a man gonna be physically stronger than a woman. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's a weak man. He's scared of men. Men who beat women, they're scared of men. That's why they put their hands on women, because they feel like they want to control somebody. It's all about control. But see, I think a strong man gonna walk away from a woman. But a weak man, because it take a strong person to go against that natural instinct to protect yourself. Because normally somebody hit you, you gonna hit back. Normally. Male or female. But a strong person it takes a strong, emotionally intelligent man not to hit a woman back that hit him. If she slap you one time, my opinion, okay, walk away and just leave her. Don't try to give it back to no woman either. Another time, you know, these when I was married. We got into an argument with her. We got into a bad argument with her. I forgot what we were arguing about. But, you know, I remember her getting a frying pan, and she hit me across the head with the frying pan. And she left a little knot on my head. It didn't even really hurt because I was mad. I didn't even hit her back. I was like, man, that little weak man hit me again. I don't care nothing about that right there. He didn't even hurt me. But she hit me again, but she He tried to tell me to leave. I said, no, I live here too. We married. You can't kick me out the house. So she called the police. So the police came, but the police saw the thing on my forehead. So they were like, we gotta arrest her. But they told me, like, I told her, well, I don't want to press charges on her. I said, she my wife. She the mother of my kid. And she hit me, but I still love her. I want to press charges on her. So the police was like, well, when y'all gotta leave then for the night, go stay somewhere else for the night. But if you choose to stay here, then we're gonna have to arrest her. So I called my homeboy, like, man, come pick me up, man. My wife had a fight, man. Police told me, to leave, whatever. So I called my homeboy and I stayed with him for a night. You know what I'm saying? But if a woman trying to take my life now, and she had a knife at me, then I would try to grab her, hold her down, like, hey, listen now, come on now. Ain't gonna want to kill me, nothing like that. But see, society call a man like me, he a weak man. Oh, he too nice. Oh, I don't like. And that what the girl who I talking about. That what she telling her friend. Oh, girl, Roger scared of me, girl. She told her friend right in front of my face. Girl, Roger scared of me, girl. But she thought because I don't hit her back, I don't yell at her, like try to fight her, rah, I'm scared of her. So I said, you know what? I'm not gonna hit you back. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna get you back by leaving you. Then you're gonna realize you had a good man. But she never had a real man in her life that gonna respect her. But again, she was hurt. Every man she been with put hands on her. She had father wounds and she had not healed. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm gonna love her to the point she gonna change. Child, please, they ain't gonna change. That ain't gonna. If they don't want to change, a person that want to change, they ain't gonna change. If they gonna wait, you tell them you gotta change, they try to change. They doing it because you telling them to do it. But when they do it on themselves, while he's single, they already have done it. Then you know what I'm saying? They want it because they want to change. They want to change. When you want to do something, you gotta do it for yourself. Like one time, I had somebody ask me, like, your opinion on me. You think I need to lose weight, or what you think I need to do? I told them, what do you think you need to do? Don't, because my opinion don't matter. Nobody's opinion matter about yourself, but your opinion. Cause I say opinions are like buttholes. Everybody have one, but guess what? Your opinion matter about yourself. Do you want to look better? When you look in the mirror, do you say, I look good, but I want to look better? Because me, when I look in the mirror, I say, I look good, but I want to look better. I already look good, but I want to look better. That's why I go to the gym. I'm doing it for myself. I ain't going to nobody, to a woman like, hey, what's your opinion? Do I need to lose weight or stay like I am? Then the woman say, well, you need to lose weight. You're a little overweight. Then now guess what? Now my self-esteem gonna be low. Now I'm gonna start doing it because she said it, try to please her and everybody else. But when I made my mind up myself that I want to lose weight and get in shape, nobody had tell me to do that. I did it myself. That's how I got results. So now when I meet somebody, I'm already there. She ain't gotta tell me go to the gym, start eating some more junk food, eat vegetables and water, and now drink water. Take care of yourself better. She ain't gotta tell me that. Then I'm gonna do it. Then I try to do it. Get well. I'm gonna try to do it. Then I'm gonna start doing it. Cause why? I'm not only doing it because she's saying it. But when I made it about myself that I want to go to the gym, I had a homeboy. We like, man, we gonna get in the gym, man. I was like, yeah, man. So my homeboy procrastinating. So I called him, hey, dog, you wanna go to the gym today? Nah, man, I'm busy, dog. I don't feel like going today. We go tomorrow. Call him tomorrow. Hey, what's up, dog? Go to the gym? No, I ain't ready right now. I go the next day. I said, man, forget him, man. I'm going by myself. When I got in the gym, I was in my like mid-30s, start hitting the weight, getting on that treadmill. Cause I was like 250. I was like 5'10", 250. Like in my mid-30s. I dropped down 50 pounds. I dropped down like 200 pounds. Around 200-pound range. I dropped down like 45, 50 pounds. Within maybe 3 or 4 months. It take a long time. And I was on the treadmill, getting it. But like I told y'all before, I had low self-esteem though. But guess what? I told myself that I want to look better. Nobody had to tell me, oh, you need to lose weight. I did it myself. See what I'm saying? Now my friend like, man, dog, you don't want you to the gym, man. What happened, man? We supposed to go together. Nah, nigga, you playing around. I told him, man, nigga, you playing around. Dog, I ain't got time for that right there. So I went by myself. Now my homeboy told me, I was like, oh, man, you let me. No, I called you and you want to come. I'm not going to wait on you. Because what? I want it myself. If people don't want to change, my point is going that route. If they don't want to change themselves, they're not going to change. They ain't going to change. They verbally abusing towards you and all of you. And every time a woman tell me about what her man doing, I ask her how he was raised. He always, cause in my head, when the man very abusing the woman, very narcissistic to the woman, get what? Somebody abused him. And it never failed. I asked the woman how he was raised, and that's what they tell me. His mama allowed his stepdad, her husband, very abusing him. He very the stepdad was very abusive mother, so he would want, the stepdad would treat his kids better than him, and favoritism with his kids and treat him any kind of way. So now I tell him, sis, he can't love you because he don't even love himself. If he don't go get no help and get no therapy for what and he don't want to change that way, he ain't going to. I mean, he'll never change. And you go sit down and because some of them sit there trying to change the narcissist. I had one woman ask me, Coach Rock, you think I can help a narcissist change? Sis, you're gonna drain yourself out. That man gonna run you crazy. I tell them straightforward. If you don't leave that man gonna have you on medication. that narcissist gonna have you on medication. He gonna mess your self-esteem up. And one time I see this beautiful woman on Facebook. She's naturally beautiful, and she said that this man lowered herself to the point she thought that she was ugly. I'm like, wow, naturally beautiful now. But that's what these men would do to you. They would lower something to the point that you think you ugly. Because they'll put it in your head. You be with that man for a long period of time, you ugly. Nobody ain't going to want you but me. You ugly. My man, if I leave you, who going to want you? Who going to want you with them bad ass you got? This is how they, see my language, but this is what they be telling women. Put your kids down, put you down, and women sit there right there and they stay. And they get worse and they get worse. And then now, when they finally want to leave, now, to the point now, that narcissist get mad when you want to leave them. They went and say, you know what? Are you going to go spend what I mean? I'm going to take you out of here. So don't try to change nobody like that right there. If they have not changed while you single, I tell people here, change while you single. You've been single all these years and you ain't changed. Don't try to date nobody if you ain't, because you gonna mess that person up. You know what I'm saying? So while you single, that's what I have done. While I'm single, working on myself while I'm single. It's all right to say, you know what, I want to be single and 2 hours work on myself. Now, when you see somebody that you want to be with, guess what? That person might like you because they gonna see love in you because you did self-love. Because you gotta attract love by becoming love. By what first loving yourself. See what I'm saying? So now the person meets somebody they already changed because they did the work when they were single. They worked on their spiritual, got more closer to God. They start reading other books in the Bible, like educational books, relationship books, you know what I'm saying? Financial books. This is self-love. This is what self-development. If everybody do this right here before they start dating, then we have more better results. But people are not doing this right here. People just want to get in a relationship, date for love and sex. And they bring all this baggage from past relationships. And guess what? It's not working. It's not working because people don't take the time out while they're single to work on themselves, get their body right. And I'm saying you gotta be you can't eat meat and nothing like that, but you gotta add some greens into your diet and drink a lot of water. You know, water is very good for your skin, good for a lot of stuff, greens and all that kind of stuff. You know, Slim down, get in that gym. Get on that treadmill, lift them weights. Do all that while you're single. This is what I tell people, like, what gonna happen is you're gonna meet somebody that you wanna be with. And that person you're gonna meet, they're gonna be working on themselves. Their body looking good, their mind, their spirituality, they on point with God, they did everything, their finances on the right point. But guess what? That person not gonna want you because you don't meet their standard. You see what I'm saying? That person got a standard too. The good person you want, they got a standard too. You do what a lot of people don't understand. Everybody got a standard. But the more people work on themselves, do I try to tell people at the church dinner. Well, I don't know about Christian that mean this area because what? I know what I deserve because I know my worth as a man. I know my value as a man. Cause see, one thing about me, I'm a leader. I don't follow the world. I'm a leader. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old school man. I'm always gonna be old school. I'm not gonna get with new school stuff about 50-50 and all this. You pay half of it here and all that here. So my woman ain't gonna have to tell me, hey, Rod, I need gas in my car. She ain't gonna tell me that right now. I know how to lead. See what I'm saying? But see, again, women say, well, he too nice. I pop his balloon, boom. He too nice. But I know as a man, what I bring to the table, a lot of men don't bring that to the table. A lot of men, you gotta ask them to put gas in your car. And then the nigga go put $20 in your car, with the gas in your car, he gonna ask you $20 gonna be enough. Yeah, my client told me one time, cause Rod, I can put gas in my own car. I make good money. It's not about it's the point. Like they ain't like you supposed to be the man. So I asked him, "Can you put gas in my car?" I had to ask him. He said, "Yeah." He go in there and put $20 of gas in her girl's car. What $20 gas gonna do? And at that time, it was an inflation going on. Gas was high. $20 of gas? Me. When I get in my woman's car, I'm gonna look at her. I do that all the time. I'm gonna look at her gas tank. Babe, put in the gas station real quick and put gas in your car. She ain't gonna. I look at the gas pump. When I start dating a woman, when I get into a relationship with a woman, I look at her tires on her car. If she got bald tires, babe, I'm gonna go take her car, put tires on it. That's how I lead. That's how I lead. That's how I lived in my past relationship. The only thing that broke us up my past relationship is because I was a truck driver over the road and she was tired of that. She was like, man, she the type of person that she need her man, she like quality time. That's her love language. That's the only one why we broke up. We wasn't like I was cheating on her, I was dogging her out, she was cheating on me. We had, you know what I'm saying? We had a pretty good relationship, but she didn't like me being over the road. She's like, man, I'm tired of it, man. I feel like I'm in a long distance relationship. I understand that. I told her I understand that, but I gotta make money for right now. Let me get a chance to try to find a local job. At the time, like local jobs, you know what I'm saying? It was hard for a truck driver, so I had to be over the road. So that's the only why we broke up. But she ain't had to tell me to put gas in her car. She ain't had to tell me to cut her grass. See, I'll tell y'all, I'm old school, but he too nice. A lot of women missing out on a good man because they what they look at for a man, they looking at the wrong thing. They want a rah tough rah man all here. Couldn't that nice man lead? Cause when I got back with my ex, the last one I was with, when I got back with her, she was bringing out the house, and I saw her grass growing. Who cut the grass? Oh, nobody. Well, I pay the lawn people to cut it every now and then, but I ain't got no money to cut it right now. Guess what I did? I went to Lowe's and bought a lawnmower, a weed, and a blower and started cutting her grass. She told me, I need you to cut my grass. The grass going all high and all like come on now. I need you to cut my grass. I looked at her grass and started cutting her grass. Clean up. She had a rock bed with weeds all in the rock bed. Clean it all out with the weeds, and she was like, "Oh my!" I trimmed the edges around the rock bed. Grass looking pretty and green. So I know what I bring to the table, and I know what I bring to the table. It's hard to find that these days. It's hard to find that these days. It's very hard to find that. A man just know, and this what a good woman really want. When a woman become a woman of knowledge, she understand what a real man is. All that rah tough thug street boy and all that kind of stuff. Cause I saw a short the other day about why nice guys finish last, and because the street boys, the thug boys, they work on themselves. I'm like, how they working on themselves and they around here gang banging, killing people? They're not working on yourself. What are you talking about? Cause the gang bangers and street boys, they doing self development. Shooting, robbing, and killing folk is self development. What are you talking about? That's why y'all need to stop being nice guys and all that here. Nice guy finna laugh. I'm like, Lord. I just started laughing. I said, well, I guess I'm finna laugh then because I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. I guess I'm finna laugh. But my point is, I worked on myself. I wasn't always this guy though. I didn't know how to lead ladies right here. I wasn't always this guy that I am now. But I worked on myself. I even did research and study on how to, you know what I'm saying, how to treat a woman, what women like. I Google all that stuff. What women like. I Google all that stuff there. You know what I'm saying? I learned, I empowered myself. You know, I read books other than the Bible. I read the Bible. A lot of times people think like get close to God is going to a building every Sunday and clapping your hand. That's not getting close to God. Cause every time I tell somebody, hey, I tell a woman, you need to get close to God. Well, I don't go to church. Did I say you need to go to church? You are the church. You the church. They nothing but a building. So getting close to God is you spending time with God, personal relationship with God. You and God one-on-one. That's what it means by get closer to God. Not going to a building clapping your hand. That don't mean that you getting closer to God. You know what I'm saying? I get that a lot of times. Oh, I don't go to church. Because that time I went to church, the pastor was doing it here. I understand that, but they ain't got nothing to do with your relationship with God, though. Are you doing what you got to do with God? Because God going to hold you accountable. Well, you going to say, well, the pastor did right here. God going to say, but I'll say, so your approval. Right the balance of the word of God. Huh? You know what I'm saying? But I did the work on myself. Now I became a better person. Even in my past relationship, yeah, I was good. But guess what? I realize now I gotta do better next time I get to another relationship because this is what I lacked in. You see what I'm saying? But that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, I'm trying to tell women, like, look for stuff like that. Look how this man lead, man. Don't worry about all this. I need me a bad man. All this. I need me a rough nigga. I need somebody to protect me. That ain't nothing. Can this man lead though? Can the man lead? Can the man make you feel safe? That's what y'all gotta look for in the man. You know what I'm saying? If that ain't there, go about your business. Cause you know how to tell no man to put gas in your car. Even if you make a lot of money, I don't care if my girl make more money than me. If I was in a relationship, she can make more money than me. Get what? I'm still gonna lead though. As long as she don't throw over my head, well, you ain't got now. I make more than you. You. As long as she accept me, see. I would date and marry a woman that make more money than me. But get what? I'm still gonna lead though. I'm still gonna put gas in her car. I'm still gonna bring home my check for the bill. If I'm making 80,000, right? She making 100,000. And we get married, get what? It's our money anyway. It's going in one pot. But she ain't gonna tell me to go to work, put gas in my car, wash my car, cut the grass, take the garbage out, fix the door on the doorknob. Yeah, I don't see the situation, but this man older than me, and this man would get wrecked in his woman's car, and on her passenger side, you put on it, it'll fall off. You got to open it in a certain way, and he'll get right in the car, and he ain't go fix the girl's car, but he wants some coochie though. He wants some banana pudding though. He want to get on top of her and make noise, but you don't know how to lead, sir. You don't know how to lead. You don't deserve no banana pudding. Huh? Go. If y'all read your Bible in Ecclesiastes I think 9/11 or 11/9. Ecclesiastes said a woman is a man's reward for his hard toil. So that body, that's your, go to the Bible now. This is the Bible. I ain't making this up. If you don't believe me, if I got the wrong scripture, I ain't read it in a long time, but I know it's in there. I think it's Ecclesiastes 9:11. It said, enjoy your wife, for she is your reward for your toil, for your hard work. So when you come home from work, enjoy your wife. That body she got, that's your reward. But guess what? You don't get no free reward. You got to earn it. You got to earn that. I'm in the word. You see what I'm saying? I'm in the word. But a lot of these men, this see right there, don't know how to lead. It's not about this stuff about this here old rah guy, alpha male, and all that. It ain't nothing but the worldly stuff that people come up with. All that you find you a good man with character and moral, and that man know how to lead. Don't tell me, well, he too nice. I run all over him. Then you got a problem. If you would run over a nice man, then you have the problem. You gotta get help, because you don't take advantage of somebody that's nice. So if you feel like you're a woman, and listen, don't get mad. I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to help y'all get better. It's about accountability. So if you need a man to rah you, for you to submit to a man, I need a man to put me in my place. A good woman already know her place. I mean, ain't gotta put you in your place. You should already know your place as a woman. Get in your place. If that man leading with love, you get in your place as a woman and support that man. Not behind that man, but beside that man. Because God made a woman from a man real on the side. You put me right there on his side, supporting him, honoring him. If he's leading with love, if he's providing and protecting and leading, doing things that I say a man should do. But he too nice. He a nice man. A lot of time a woman could be missing out on their blessing, worrying about, he too nice. And all the big rah men, that y'all think that's bad. The only person they gonna put hands on is a woman. The big tough guy, the big alpha man who want me an alpha dude. I want me a raw, I want me a strong. Here go one girl, she put it on Facebook. I want me a strong nigga. They handle me. I don't want no weak nigga. And guess what? A woman like that, you gonna meet a strong all right. And the only man you gonna attract is the man who gonna punch you right in your mouth. Cause y'all call a strong man the rah man. Oh, shut up. Oh, he's strong, child. Woo. No, he weak. That's a weak man. Cause you know why? He can't control his emotions. Whenever a person can't control their emotions, they're weak. That's a sign of weakness. But when a person can control, have emotionally intelligent, and go against that natural human ability to want to get man to clap back. So you know what, baby? I ain't gonna argue with you, baby. I'm sorry. Oh, you're a weak man. Cause I don't argue. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, why you scared of me, girl? Oh, why you soft? But no, why you a strong man? But a man gonna argue with you all day long, argue with a woman like who like what weird man gonna argue with a woman all day long? I say what I got to say. If we ain't getting nowhere, you keep on arguing. I'm like, baby, listen, I ain't gonna argue with you all day. I say what I gotta say. You can say what you gotta say. That's in it. But a weak man gonna argue with you all day long. All day long. Yeah, arguing. And this one little short boy keep coming on Pot the Balloon. He come on there. Every time he come on there, he argue with me. I'm like, boy, why you come on Pot the Balloon? He done about 5 times. Every time that boy come on Pot the Balloon, he just sit there. The little short boy, y'all might know who I'm talking about if you watch it. He just sit there arguing with women. Oh, you got on too much makeup. You got on too much here. Dude, you on the show with a lot of black women on the show. If you don't like makeup, you on the wrong show. I'm just saying. Don't argue with them. You got it on. How many baby dads you got? So all the women on the panel just started yelling at the guy. I said, all that. Please start letting the man come back on your show. He ain't no hope for that boy. He very insecure. He's short. He insecure. He lack emotional intelligence. And he will argue with a woman all day long. He's not good for anybody. Nobody should not be dating him. He's a straight insecure clown. All you do is go on that show and argue with women. I'm like, dude, you got a problem. And you are never gonna get no good woman like that. Never. I'm like, so I don't see him argue with women, man. I see what I gotta say. They don't want them. All right, cool. But that's the sign of a strong man. A weak man gonna argue with you. He gonna beat you down in the ground. Or you gonna respect me. You gonna respect me. But see, a real woman and a real man, a woman gonna respect him because he respect her, because he treat her right. See, the woman gonna reciprocate. See what I'm saying? Women reciprocate. The man need first, the woman gonna reciprocate and get back to the man. See what I'm saying? But that's what I believe. You see what I'm saying? But I ain't mean to get off on that. I don't know how I got on that right there. We talking about the girl Kada Scott, but it's good anyway though. It's good anyway though. But you know, work on your, like, if you single, work on yourself. Get better. Get better. Work on yourself, man. And I had a young man tell me one time, he like 25 years old, said, Coach Rod, I start drinking because of your videos, man. I was shocked. Man, Coach Rod, you changed my life. A man told me that right here. I'm like, man, wow. I had coached him one time. Then Coach Rod, man, you changed my life, man. I was shocked. You hear a man say that right there? See what I'm saying? So, and that's why I'm doing these videos. I'm not gonna say everything what's going on, what's popular, what's going on in the world, because everybody else saying it. I'm gonna tell y'all what's right. It's up to you to get mad, or Rod, you know, it's up to you to get mad, so you know what? I'm gonna get better. Because a lot of people, and get what? I'm not all there yet. I'm growing every day. I'm not all there yet right now. I still got some more work to do, but I'm still working on myself. But I'm already doing the work. So when I meet somebody, I'm already developed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not waiting till I see somebody I like. Oh man, I like her. Then she got self-love. She ready on herself. She gonna know I ain't got self-love. She gonna be like, nah, I'm good, you know. Get what? I can't get mad at her. Cause I don't meet her standard. See what I'm saying? So, but anyways, it ain't mean to be this long. But it was good to me though. But I just wanna just get on here and just talk about that though. But I just wanna say to all you ladies, man, be careful out there. And don't watch so much negative stuff on these social media sites, man. Try to get some positive things. Cause there's a lot of negative stuff out there on social. I can go all night long talking about this stuff here, man. A lot of negative advice, a lot of stupid advice, you know. A lot of women out here on TikTok and all these stuff, just saying some dumb stuff. I mean, I just be shaking my head like, oh Lord, they just don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you want to keep a man, girl, you got to go down there. And I saw last night a video. The guy was doing a reaction video to the girl when she told me she met the guy and all that, but the guy told his part of the story. He's like, she can't ask me, have I had my booty ate before? I'm like, what in the world? And boy, he was turned off. I said, the woman asked the man, did he have booty ate before? I'm like, that's what women doing now? Women around here eating booty? Oh, you know, stinking tail, sweaty musket butt man, booty. Lord Jesus. I started laughing. I said, I ain't even heard that. I had to rewind it back again on YouTube. I said, let me rewind it back. I know I ain't hear that. I rewind it back. Yeah, the girl asked me to my, have I had my booty ate before? I said, we around here eating man booty now? Lord Jesus. That's nasty. Golly. And guess what? He turned off. He said, I ain't messing with that right there. To a real man, any man what you learn around here eating his booty, that's a man, he like men. He like men. Because a real straight man, We don't like nothing going in our. We don't like nothing going in our butt crack. Don't put your finger in there. Don't put your tongue in there. We don't like nothing going in our butt crack. A real heterosexual man, we don't play that mess with our booty. With me, my girl can rub. She can rub my booty. My booty cheeks. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But don't put your hand in nothing. No tongue or no toy. Nothing in my booty. I don't like to get my prostate checked. I be hating to get my prostate checked, man. I be like, dang, man. The next time I got my prostate checked, I was mad. I'm like, man, this man the doctor gonna stick his finger in my butt. I just hurt. I like, damn, man. I said, damn. And when he did that, I had to go pee. I guess because he hit the prostate gland or something like that. I'm like, man, but a straight man don't like no. And then the doctor said, oh, sorry about that, man. I gotta do my job. I like, y'all saying, it just hurt a little bit, though. Start laughing. But the man got to lubricate his finger and all these. Come on now. A real man don't want nobody, no woman or no man painting his butt like that right there. If a man like for you to eat his booty, that man is gay. That's a man who like men. Try to tell y'all, real heterosexual man don't play with their booty like that right there. And I'm saying to myself, like, this is what women doing now. They are eating men booty these days. He gonna want to go on dick. Cause you gotta suck it, girl. You gotta. Then oh no, hold on. Then he said the girl sent me a picture of some stuff for her throat. So he was like, "What is that?" She's like, "No, that's for me, for my throat." He like, "Huh? What are you talking about?" Me when I go down. He was like, "What?" But turned down. Cause she had some throat spray in the text. And I'm like, a lot of women around here promoting that women swallow their men and suck this all this. I'm like, come on, sir. and they brag about they can suck on. You know what? I'm like, Lord, look what I would be doing these days. I'm like, this is crazy. They ain't telling women how to be a good woman, how to support their man. They telling women all about how to suck and all the time. Child, they ain't gonna keep no man. You wanna keep a man happy and all this here? Some women doing all that right, that man still ain't happy. He's still cheating on them. Still doing wrong. If that man don't want to do right, girl, you can do all the sucking and all the ucking you want to. All that swallowing, all that stuff, hurting your throat. Child, that man, if he don't want, they ain't gonna keep no man, make no man do right, so. But women think that you want to keep a man happy, make him do right, girl. You gotta go down. That man gotta want to do right. He gotta want to do right. If you don't want to do right, he ain't gonna do right. I don't care how much you go down there and do all that right there. It's so many negative stuff on TikTok. It's more negative than positive. They're giving out dumb advice. And it's all built on, and nowadays it's all built on lust. They talk about going down and all that right here more than they talk about anything going on in relationships now. I'm like, come on, man. Oh man, that's crazy though, boy. I was shocked when that girl asked the man, did he ever had a booty ache before? I'm like, what? What woman gonna want to eat a man booty? That's a I don't know. That's a freak. I'm scared of her. I'm scared of that right there. I would run like a bat out of hell if a woman asked me that right there during the talking stage. I'm running because they were just talking on the phone trying to get to know each other. I'm running like for a gump because you scammed me. Something wrong with you. And she watched a lot of nasty movies. The way that come from. A lot of nasty movies. That nasty movie addiction got her like that right there. And to the point where any man with good sense, he don't even want a woman playing his booty like that right there. Men don't want that. We don't even like get our prostate checked. Let alone want somebody down there licking their tongue on that butt. Come on, man. If y'all do that, please stop that. Don't do that. Cause the only man gonna let you do that right there is a man that don't care about you. If that man love you, you ain't gonna trust me. Real true love, that man ain't gonna let you do that right there. Cause now I gotta kiss you. I gotta kiss you. Why do I want to kiss you? And you got my feces in your mouth. Feces come out of that down there, man. How about I could have been on wipe my butt And then the residue of feces is still back in that the back part back there. You were down trying to go down there. You gonna eat my dookie? Boy, I started laughing when she said that. I said, I know she didn't say eat. I had to run that thing back. I said, this what women doing. It's popular these days for women to eat a man booty. Some of the women on TikTok, they need help, man. They just pray for them, y'all. Pray for them. They don't know no better. Pray for them. They need Jesus. They need a therapist. Some of that oil put on their head. They need a whole bottle of oil put on them, boy. That's a lust demon in them, and I don't trust a woman like that. I don't trust that. You too nasty. And what you gonna want me to do if you want to eat my booty? I ain't with all that other stuff, man. But anyways, y'all, pray for the society. Y'all that can pray. Pray for the society. The dating is crazy out here. It's like it's spiritual warfare, man. Dating is like spiritual warfare. It's so many spirits out here. So many spirits out here. You can tell me that person ain't got a spirit on them who asks a man, do you ever had a booty ache before? That's a lust demon in her. I was blown away, man. A woman should never do that to no man. I don't care, that's your husband. Hey, listen. Oh, okay. Well, if y'all like it, then hey, that's y'all thing. Go ahead. And y'all married, I ain't gonna tell no. I'll take that back. I ain't gonna tell no married person how to do it in their bedroom. That's between you and him and God. Y'all want to lick booty in, lick your man booty in marriage. That's between you and God. Ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm still a man for business. But man, like that ain't got nothing to do with no relationship. They ain't got nothing to do with love. Like I just lust, man. But all this nigga stuff going over the internet. And it's spreading. And once a person cause it's positive stuff on TikTok and stuff like out here too. But the more you feed yourself negative stuff, the more your mind gonna think on what you just put in. Whatever I would say, guard your heart. Out of it flows the issues of life. It's not talking about your heart that pump blood. When the Bible says heart, it's talking about your mind. Guard your mind. Cause more stuff you put in your mind, and getting that subconscious mind, now you're gonna be addicted. Now you're gonna be doing stuff like that girl do, eating men booty. Because you put that stuff in your mind all day long. Now in your mind, you think it's good to eat a man booty, but when I say you that right there, you gonna look at me like, man, I'm gonna unsubscribe and coachroderick. Cause what, you got more negative stuff in your mind than positive stuff in your mind. Don't no real man want you back there eating his booty. So if y'all be doing stuff like that, please stop doing that. Cause you never gonna trust no real man like that. You gonna trust a man who like men, and he gonna be going both doing you and men. You gonna come home one day, he gonna be in the bed with a man. That the only man wants somebody playing in his booty is a man who like a Fruit Loop. But hey, y'all, let me get off here, man. Hey, God bless y'all. Man, ain't no, I was gonna say all that. But God bless y'all. Hey, women, y'all stay safe out there, man. Stay prayed up too. Stay prayed up. Always pray and ask God to protect y'all, and ask God to be with y'all and everything, because I still believe that God is a protector. I still believe that right there. God will protect you. You gotta stay prayed up. You gotta, what I'm saying? Stay in His will. I'm not saying you gotta be perfect. We ain't nobody perfect. But you just gotta spend that time with God and remind God of His word. You gotta remind God of His word. You gotta tell God, you said in your word, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Psalm 23, verse 6. When you pray, open your mouth and say, God, you said in your word, Psalm 23 and verse 6, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. I declare and I decree right now, that goodness and mercy will follow me and protect me from the evils of this world. Matter of fact, I speak that right now over everybody on this live and over all the women in this world, that goodness and mercy shall follow them everywhere they go to protect them from the evils of this world, to protect them from the men like the man, I forgot his name, I don't even want to know, who killed Kada Scott. I pray right now that goodness and mercy will follow them, follow the women. And I pray for her family right now. I pray for healing right now. I pray that they will get strength in this time of need. I pray that God be with them, just comfort them. I pray that God will give them joy for their sorrow and hope for tomorrow. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Hey, God bless y'all. We'll talk soon. Let me get off here. All right. Y'all take care. Have a good night.